Dear English enthusiasts, we're here for everyone passionate about mastering English grammar. Dive into our latest grammar lesson, pinpoint and remember a special keyword, then drop it in the comments below. We're excited to offer a textbook raffle for those who engage. Stay tuned for the winner announcement in our upcoming grammar video. Embark on your grammar adventure with us and good luck.
Many learners think that talking about ability in the past is easy. Just use the modal could, right? This isn't always true. Let's explore this. Talking about past ability. General abilities. When speaking about the past, we can talk about general abilities, possibilities, regret, or about specific achievements. General abilities are skills or other talents that a person once had in the past. Here are a few examples. I could play the guitar when I was 6 years old. In high school, he could beat anyone at solving mathematical problems. Did you notice that we're talking about general talents, not about specific occasions? In this case, we use the past modal could, though able to or managed to are possible. They're used less often. Let's look at our examples. I was able to play the guitar when I was 6 years old. In high school, he managed to beat everyone at solving mathematical problems. Managed to and could are slightly different in this context. Memorize it. Use could when you're talking about general abilities. Specific occasions. Sometimes we talk about achieving something in a specific situation or occasion in the past. Listen to several examples. I managed to buy a fashionable new bag at a reduced price. Were you able to get in touch with your lawyer? In case of specific occasions in the past, could doesn't sound correct because they are facts rather than possibilities. Memorize it. We use able to and managed to when you're talking about ability at a specific moment in the past. Possibilities. Sometimes we talk about a chance that something might happen in the past or was true. For example, we could have taken a taxi instead of walking home. My sister could have been a lawyer. Memorize it. Use could have plus ed form to talk about possibility in the past. It's worth mentioning that this structure is also used to express other nuances of the past possibilities. Disapproval or criticism. For example, you could have called to say that you wouldn't come. You could have tidied your own room. Regret. For example, my brother could have been a doctor. I could have been a famous singer. Now would be a good time to talk about negative forms. Please note, we use couldn't and couldn't have plus ed form as the negative form when we want to guess or predict something. This form means that something was impossible in the past. Here are examples. This was a mistake. It couldn't be true. He couldn't have been at home because I just saw him at the park. The good news is that we can use both couldn't, able to, and managed to in order to express inability in the past. Look at the examples. She studied hard but couldn't pass the exam. She studied hard but wasn't able to pass the exam. She studied hard but didn't manage to pass the exam. Could plus smell, taste, think, believe, etc. We use could to refer to single events that happened in the past, with verb of sense and mental processes. Have you heard of these kinds of verbs? Here are some examples. Senses: smell, taste, hear, touch, feel, etc. Mental: think, believe, remember, understand, etc. Look at how we use could in sentences. I walked past a cafe and could smell the freshly baked bread. I spoke to him, but I couldn't remember his name. Memorize it. Use could with sense verbs. such as smell and taste, and mental process verbs, such as believe, decide, even when talking about specific occasions. How could you? How often do you express disapproval or that you don't like what someone has done? I'm sure you can think of a few situations. In such situations, we often use the expression, how could you, he, she, they. Here are examples. How could you eat the whole cake by yourself? How could they leave you? How could he know that? That's all for now. I'm sure that now you are able to talk about past abilities.